Live from Abbott Field on the campus of El Camino High School. Touchdown Productions, your championship television for the Foothills, is proud to present the Bruins' road to the playoffs. Tonight in a must-win PBL League contest, your Bear River Bruins take on their Sacramento crosstown rivals, the Mira Loma Matadors. All the action is coming up here on your Foothills Game of the Week. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Abbott Field at El Camino High School in Sacramento for tonight's exciting PBL contest between the Bear River Bruins and the Mira Loma Matadors. I'm Marty Mortensen, along with color analyst John Brassfield, our producer Gil Dominguez, and the entire Touchdown Production Sports team. And John, the Bruins find themselves in another must-win situation here tonight against Mira Loma.
Well, that's right, Marty. An early season loss to Oakmont at Ramsey Field has put the Bruins in a weekly must-win situation. And they have responded so far with a victory against Lincoln last week. But need another one here tonight if they're going to keep pace with Colfax and Oakmont, who meet next week.
Well, the Matadors are 0-5 on so far this season, but the worst thing you can do is overlook a team, especially on their homecoming game, when emotions are sure to be fired up. So while the teams continue to warm up, let's pause to remind you that the Bruins' road to the playoff is an exclusive telecast of Touchdown Productions and is being underwritten tonight by Liberty Motors and the new Liberty Motors in Auburn. It's owned and operated by the Alkenbrecht family. Liberty Motors is your local Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth dealer in Grass Valley, and now manager Val Vittigan is ready to serve you in their new location in Auburn. Liberty Motors and Liberty Motors Auburn.
Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. Winter will soon be here, so HBE Rental Manager Craig Arthur has a variety of tools that you will need to finish those fall projects and help you prepare for the cold weather, including wood splitters, chainsaws. That's Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals.
And by Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services. State Farm Insurance agent Mike Bratton and his staff of local professionals can take care of your insurance needs, including auto, life, health, and business insurance to protect you and your investments. It's Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services.
Placer Title Company. Chief Title Officer Larry Ingersoll reminds you that Placer Title now has 2 locations to serve you in Grass Valley and the new office in Bear River. And both locations offer you complete title and escrow service for any real estate transaction. Placer Title Company.
And by Paulette's Country Kitchen. Paulette and John Rickard specialize in a traditional country-style breakfast or lunch served all day long with a complete and varied menu including eggs, egg dishes, country potatoes, daily lunch specials, and homemade pies. Paulette's Country Kitchen.
Oh, yum, yum. Landcraft Landscape Construction. Homecraft Building and Design. Tony Barros and Brian Foster double team you with a custom homes design service. Tony scores points by creating custom outdoor living spaces, while Brian wins the game by remodeling fine custom homes. Landcraft Landscape Construction and Homecraft Building and Design.
And by Touchdown Productions, championship television for the Foothills since 1997. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll check on all these games on the road to the playoffs. But as we continue, let's go out to the center of the field for the coin toss, and we'll get this game on the way. Let's go out to the field.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm Mr. Smith. On your sideline, you're Mr. Trotter. With you guys on the line, behind the lineman, Mr. Wilkinson.
Good luck, guys.
My deep guy, you Mr. Mayama. On your sideline, will be Mr. DiMartini. Okay, gentlemen? Hey, gentlemen, sportsmanship is real important. You guys come up as captains. They brought you as captains because you're leaders. We want you to be leaders out here, okay? So you guys have introduced yourselves. That's all the talking you need to do with each other. If there's a problem out here, work through us officials. Don't talk across. I want you guys to be able to play in your next game next week, okay? All right. So I got a silver doll here. That's a head. It's a tail. Head. Tail. See that? It's a head. Tail. I'm going to toss it in the air and catch it. You're the visiting team. What do you want?
Heads.
Heads. What did he say?
Heads.
Okay. If I drop it, we'll redo it, all right? Okay. What do we got there?
Tails.
Okay. You see that? Tails, right? Okay. So you guys have won the toss.
We'd like to defer the second half.
You like to defer. Okay. You want to defer? Which goal do you guys want to defend here?
We want to defend this goal. So.
You want to defend? Okay. So once you put your back over here.
They deferred. They have the choice.
Oh, that's right. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You want to receive. So they're gonna. Is that the goal you guys want to defend?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Saved you.
You're right. You saved me.
Just minutes away from kickoff.
Okay, gentlemen. Shake hands again.
Bear has won the coin toss, and they have elected to receive in the second quarter.
All right, Bear River lost the toss, but the Mira Loma did defer. Bear River will receive, and we'll wait for the kickoff as we tell you that Bear River Bruins Road to the Playoff is an exclusive telecast of Touchdown Productions and is being underwritten tonight by Pro Glass. Pro Glass specializes in many types of custom glass, including shower enclosures and mirrors, along with installation in new construction and energy-efficient replacement windows to save you money on your heating and cooling your home. And the name says it all. Pro Glass.
Top this truck and auto accessories. Chuck Kravis and his staff specialize in all your auto and truck accessory needs. We carry a selection of products including snug top truck shells and Weston brush guards, step bars and step boards. Top this truck and auto accessories.
All right, we're going to now go to the national anthem. We'll come back to talk about Real Estate Center, but now it's our national anthem. Well, we're about ready for the kickoff. Bear River will be receiving homecoming here tonight at Mira Loma. Let's go tell you now that tonight's broadcast is being underwritten by Real Estate Center at Lake of the Pines. Owner-broker Larry Harley specializes in Auburn, Lake of the Pines, and Alta Sierra Properties, and salutes this year's Bear River football team and coaches on their fine season. Real Estate Center at Lake of the Pines.
And Mao Paint and Glass. Owner Jim Mao carries a wide selection of glass in stock in at the Mao Paint and Glass, and will go to your home to repair any windows with clear and tinted glass, mirrors, plexiglass, shower doors, windows, and windshields. Mao Paint and Glass.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service, Mike and Mark Hauser are proud to be an official Michelin dealer and offer the new Hydro Edge with an 85,000-mile warranty. And Mark Hauser is proud to donate his time for the community as the voice of Hooper Stadium. Plaza Tire and Auto Service.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and the staff at Walker's know your business. They certainly know your name and specialize in business office products to make your job a lot easier and support Bear River Youth Sports. Walker's Office Supplies.
Here's the kickoff to Bear River. Back to receive it, taking it on the about the 25-yard line. Gets all the way up to about the 45 of Bear River.
We went right back up the middle, left a trail of players of both teams laying there in the field. Just mowed them down. Good run back.
So let's see what how we do here. As I talked to Coach Savoy prior to the game, and he said he was going to run the switch the quarterbacks in and out tonight for Bear River, so that'll give everybody a chance to play. And it's Fredrickson now on a pitch over to the right side, and it goes nowhere. Maybe a yard or two gain. Let's see where they spot the ball. The ball is out on the 41.5-yard line, so it'll be second down and just a little over 9 yards to go. Single back in the backfield is McGuire for Bear River. In motion is Chicoret, and he goes over the right side. Big opening, took it down almost about 11 yards for a first down.
It was a nice run. He came out from the spot and circled him behind the quarterback, got the ball, and went right off the right side, picked up good yardage.
So it looks like Bear River is content to keep the ball on the ground. Two backs in the backfield. There's a handoff to the second man up the middle. That is David Wheeler. He goes for about 6 yards.
Another nice gainer.
Wheeler runs forward for about 5 yards. Tackled by Seth Turner.
So Mira Loma's going to have to figure these guys out on the ground. They can't let them continue to rip off 6.
Single back in the backfield. There's that fake handoff going. Two receivers going deep, wide open, out in the flat. Catches the ball. That is Matt Moka. He catches that ball all the way on down to about the Mira Loma 10-yard line.
Well, he had a receiver on the right side and one down the middle, and they were both wide open.
It's like the secondary let him go, and there was no backup help. And so big gain for Bear River. First pass of the game for Fredrickson.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door now.
Yeah, it's they have a chance for. It looks like they're inside the 10, so it'll be first and goal. There's a pitch back, and boy, a big hole opened up over the left side. That's Chicoret goes over.
Yeah, he's down across the 5. He's close. They're spotting it at about the 4-yard line. Or is that right on the 5? Maybe.
Now they've put the chains back up so the Bear River can get a first down about at the 1.5-yard line. Two backs in the backfield. Handoff. Oh, big hole over the right side. He's going to take it in for looks like it's going to be a touchdown. Yes, it is. Yeah, touchdown, Bear River.
Yeah, right off the right side. Big hole over there. The offensive line
opened up. Great big hole on that right side.
Took it to them that whole series. They every running play did well, and they
one big pass play.
Give them the good protection for that pass play.
Coming in to kick the extra point for Bear River is Kevin Grimes.
Grimes in for the extra point for Bear River.
High snap, straight ahead kicker, and that goes right through the uprights. That was good for about 40 yards. On the hold was Joe Zinola. So right away with less than 3 minutes off the clock. Here's a replay of that touchdown, John. You can watch how that hole opens up over on the right side of the Bear River line.
Oh, yeah. See, he's got that back, goes ahead, boom.
Oh,
He gets a nice block. Yeah, see, it's all over by the time he
the
shakes loose.
safety came in and hit him right at the goal line, but didn't even wrap his arm around him. So that's a big first score for Bear River. They made that one look easy. Bear River has, in order to keep competitive in the PVL after that first loss to Oakmont, they have to win every game from here on out.
Right, because they'll be playing both Oakmont or Colfax here soon, so they have to help themselves. They cannot wait for somebody else to do it here.
So Oakmont and Colfax, one of those teams will come out with a loss next week because they'll be playing each other. So Bear River now, who lost the toss, but they deferred. Mira Loma did, and now they took the ball on about their own 35-yard line and 65 yards for a touchdown. So they'll kick off now to Mira Loma and back to receive. And that ball comes up on a run to, it looks like, Tyrell Beard, and he gets run out of bounds. Good field positions to start their drive on about the, what's that, the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he took the ball on the dead run. The kick was a little short and picked up another 10 or 12 yards after he caught it.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Mira Loma on their own 31-yard line. Coming up over center will be Danny Chamelka. Two backs in the backfield. There's a handoff to the, big hole over the left side. Big gain by Andre Farley. He gets about 7 yards on that play, John.
Right, finally taken down. Well, Wheeler made the final stop. But yeah, he had a head of steam going that time. He was through there in a hurry.
That was a big hole that opened up over on the left side of the offensive line for Mira Loma. They're fired up. They came out. The coaches were jumping for Mira Loma.
Well,
T formation now in the backfield.
This is their homecoming. They certainly want to look good here.
Hand off to the first man through and tries to go up the middle, but no gain. So that'll bring up 3rd and about 1.5 yards. Good defensive stand by Bear River's front line. Field is in pretty good shape. They've got a couple brown spots, but they play about 8 games a week here at El Camino, as three or four different schools use this as their home stadium.
Yeah, great sports complex.
Samoa is the flanker way out here to the right. And there's a big spin move. Oh, he gets by, but
picked up the first down.
Got by Wheeler, but he was able to pick up the first down. Wheeler had him for about no gain, but was unable to bring him down. The ball carrier was Mike Monk.
Yeah, that play was kind of slow to develop.
They had a lot of misdirection. And
yeah, then they were all of a sudden they're all going right.
T formation again. Hand off to the number 32.
Gets outside.
That is Andre Farley, and he picks up a big gain.
It looks like he got about 8 yards there.
Goes into Bear River territory on about the 46-yard line. Just a little shy of the first down. That'll bring up 2nd and
about second and inches.
Actually,
he picked up nearly the whole 10 yards on that play. The nice run, he'd tough it out on the far side.
He's had two big runs so far.
Full house.
Full house backfield again. Bear River crowding the line of scrimmage. First back through, gets the handoff, but goes nowhere. Stopped in there by Kevin Grimes for Bear River.
No game. Well, The spot they're going to measure, the spot was good enough that...
no, it's still short.
No, they're not going to measure it.
Nope.
But it is close.
This will bring up 3rd and inches again.
Well, they sure want to get this first down.
Yeah, they do. They'll probably go for it a second time because they need to get some points on the board. Because Bear River looks like they can score at will. Oh, he dropped the ball. Now he pitches it forward. Coming up to make the stop. Oh, great play. That was Lance Welch came up and made that play.
Great tackle by Welch. Saw the play develop. Came up and shut it down for a loss of about 2 yards or so.
So now it's 4th down and about 1.5 yards to go. So that front four for the defensive line for Bear River looks pretty tough tonight.
Right, and the secondary guys they move real well.
And it's led by J.D. Moore at linebacker spot. So it's 4th down, and they're going to roll out with it. And he's got the first down, option play, but he doesn't take it. And he tried to pitch it back, but it went out of bounds. But they did get the first down. Coming over to stop that for Bear River was Brandon. Let's see where they finally mark the ball.
Well, they've still got the marker about 1 yard short of the first down.
No, it's yeah, but they're going they're going to bring it up to. Looks like a first down, but they're saying it might be an illegal forward pass. That's what they're going to. The referee Smith is coming over to talk to the coach. They're going to call it a forward pass. Well, that'll really hurt because they had a first down. So let's take a look at that replay, John, with that full house backfield.
Okay.
So now he rolled out.
Okay.
See, now he already had the first down. Now he pitches it forward, but he was across the line of scrimmage.
I don't know.
But that was looked like a lateral, but it went forward. So they're going to call it a forward pass. But he was way across the line of scrimmage. And there's a handoff over there. It's going to go all the way. He's at the 30. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Bear River.
He outran everybody.
Boy, that was quick. Big turnover
Just a quick hitter right there. Caught him with their right ready. They just turned the ball over on downs.
After they thought they had a first down, that was Wheeler who went junior running back. Took it down for a Bear River touchdown.
He got through a hole in the line of scrimmage,
then
he did it all. He just outran everybody.
So coming in to kick is Kevin Grimes now. Holder's Joe Zanola. See how they do on the snap. It's a good snap. It's up, straight forward, and it looks like it's no good. Off to the right. So 13-0 now.
Still in the first quarter. Quick score that time. That didn't take 9 seconds hardly off the clock. Okay, here's a replay. Handoff comes up. The right side cuts back to the left. Yeah, nobody gets near.
No, wasn't even close. There was a big hole open up on that right side, and then once he got into the secondary, he just outran him. That was kind of a weird play, John, that Mira Loma had. The quarterback, all he had to do, he had already made the first down by about 3 yards. He was across the line of scrimmage. He went to pitch it. At the same time he pitched it, he was hit, and the ball moved forward. And so they called it an incomplete pass.
Well, I'm wondering if when he got hit, if that was actually a fumble.
Could have been. Let's take a look at the touchdown here.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, look at that. Blocking. He got a magnificent block right at the line of scrimmage. One of those linemen had 3 guys tied up there. Great blocking there.
Good camera work right there. We saw that replay for that touchdown. So here's the kick, the deep kick, going almost back to the end zone, taking it at the 1-yard line.
Bringing it
That
back.
is Tyrell Beard, and he gets all the way up to about the 30-yard line again. Take a look at that touchdown one more time on that replay, John.
All right.
Let's see that. See if we can see that block.
The snap. Okay. Okay, look at that right there. It's just all those guys stacked up behind that one guy. There, gets a good block there.
That was Savoy on the block.
And that's the one that sprung him right there. That last block.
And David Hudson also threw a good block there too. So Bear River goes on defense. Mira Loma will try to get something going as they trail 13-0 here with 5:38 left to go in the first period. It's been all Bear River.
Wide right.
Flankers shift out on each side. Single back in the backfield. In motion is Farley, and it goes over that side. But Bear River comes up and throws it for a loss. Big hit in there by David Hudson.
Some of these plays are a little slow to develop. I think that they're going to need to get a little snappier to make those happen, because the linebackers
Bear River's very quick off the ball on defense, so the plays are slow in developing.
Thank you.
2 flankers out here to the left, to our left. There's a pass over the middle. It's completed, and almost goes for a first down. I think it will be. It will be first down, Mira Loma. That pass went to, looked like Jeff Blackwell caught that ball, fell forward for about.
He was right where he needed to be.
10-yard gain.
And that's right at the marker.
Yep.
So
now it'll be 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. First pass of the game for Mira Loma in at quarterback, Jamelka. There's a handoff over the right side. Bear River sniffed it out. Coming up to make the tackle for Bear River was Kevin Grimes again. He's all over that ball tonight.
Yeah, that pass was interesting because the defensive backs for Bear River are fudging a little forward.
Yeah, they're not playing very deep. They've got almost 10 men almost on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're closing fast on every play.
7-man line for defensive line for Bear River. There's a rollout. Good protection. And it's going to be intercepted, but it's going to be out of bounds.
There's real good pass coverage there. There was nobody open.
Yeah, the safety came over.
He threw into coverage. Fortunately, he threw it out of bounds. The ball was intercepted.
Yeah, that was Anthony Wells that came over, picked that ball off, but this momentum took him. Take a look at that replay, John.
Okay, there he's back. He throws it a long ways. Well, it was an inbounds pass, I guess. This momentum
took him out. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 9 yards to go. In motion is Farley.
And he gets the ball
around the left side. Picks up about 3 yards. That'll bring up a 4th down.
Linebacker defense, but came up and shut him down after a yard or 2.
Anthony Wells in there on the tackle.
He was just on this side of the field. He's pretty active defensive back.
So back into punt formation for Mira Loma.
They're punting from their own 44.
Oh,
Okay, good kick.
Pretty good kick. Whoa! Man, they're going to call it. Well, I guess they did. I didn't even signal for a fair catch. But coming up and putting that hit on him, boy, that was a big hit.
Yeah, he forgot the fair catch part. And he really took a hit. I mean, it was instantaneous.
That was number 33, but we don't have a 33 on our roster. 33 for Mira Loma. Here's the kick. Now watch this. No signal for a fair catch. He does catch it, but then he's just hammered.
Wow.
Right on the 25-yard line.
That's dangerous now. You know,
yeah, no kidding. 3:25 left, and a timeout is called.
9 times out of 10, you take a hit like that.
You're going to fumble it.
You're going to fumble.
Anthony Wells on that catch, but. All right, don't forget, live on NCTV Channel 11 as they present the Local Decision 2004 live election coverage. 8 to 11 o'clock on NCTV Channel 11 on November the 2nd, Local Decision 2004. We'll be covering all the local races, the supervisors, the city council. Be sure to tune in and follow all of the local election.
All of those initiatives also that are so complicated. So.
Right, it's hard to figure out what to vote for, what to vote against, but it'll all be covered on NCTV Channel 11. Look for it on November the 2nd.
I like local election coverage. I mean, who cares who wins something in Fresno County, you know?
All right, Bear River up at the line of scrimmage on their own 25. There's a handoff up the middle, and good tackle. That was Andre Farley making that stop. That was gone for about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Bear River. Fredrickson still in at quarterback. 2 backs in the backfield. He's rolling out to pass now, looking deep, throws it long, and it's caught out of bounds. That'll come back to the 35-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and now about 4 yards. There's a good shot of Fredrickson as he barks out the signals in the huddle. There's a handoff over the left side, and it may have gotten the 1st down. I couldn't tell.
We'll see where he gets his spot's going to be important here.
Ball carry is Brock Boyle.
Looks like the referee is going to...
Does signal for 1st down.
Yeah, it is.
There's Tom Fitzsimmons doing his play-by-play for local radio up in Grass Valley. And as he stands there and gives all his impressions of what's going on in the game. And there's a handoff around the left side. He's got a lead block by Boyle. And still carrying it for about 6 yards. That was an awful lot of tough yardage. Good block in there by Brock Boyle. And that goes for about 6 yards. Almost 7. Anthony Wells, the ball carrier.
Brent Stragner came out of that scrum with the ball.
Yeah. I think they had ruled it dead.
Yeah, I hadn't heard the whistle, but they must have blown the whistle there as the play was over, as his forward progress had been stopped.
Single back in the backfield. In motion now is Chickarat. There's a pass out into the flat, just overthrown. That was to Kyle Reed, and he was unable to bring it in. Ball was thrown a little bit high.
They faked that play where the left side end comes back around the quarterback and then goes across the right. They faked it to him and threw the ball. The other receiver open, but overthrew him.
Just a little bit high.
The second down.
Tight formation in motion is Chicker.
Now they hand it off to him.
This time they do, and he gets a first down.
Cody Chickarot.
We're still in the first period as Bear River has run up a 13-0 lead here with 2:06 left. Another first down, just crossing the 50-yard line into Mira Loma territory. Coming into the game is Thomas Poling for Mira Loma. Back to pass now is Lavelle, and he completes it. Ooh, late hit. That was the Wells, and in at quarterback is David Lavelle, the junior, 5'11", 168 pounds.
The play was good for about 5 yards. He just ran down just to him, button hooked, and they tossed him the ball. The cornerback was playing a little too deep, playing off of him quite a bit, couldn't get there to cover.
So Coach Savoy and also, well, they had too many men in the huddle now. That's going to cost them 5 yards if the referee saw it. No, they called the timeout in time. So 1:12 left. Bear River 13-0. In at quarterback is David Lavelle. He is alternating with Michael Fredrickson, as Coach Savoy and Coach Logue indicated that they were going to be rotating quarterbacks tonight. This is homecoming here for the Mira Loma Matadors. Don't forget, every Wednesday night, Inside NU Football with Coach Dave Humphers and Gil Dominguez, broadcast live at 8:30 p.m. from the NCTV Channel 11 studios. So look for it, Wednesday night live, Inside NU Football. A couple players will be on hand. They'll show some highlights and talk about the previous game and also the upcoming game. So NU tonight is all the way over in Yuba City playing the Honkers tonight. That'll be a big win for them. If they'll have to stay undefeated if they want to win this game tonight. They'll be undefeated, which will set up that showdown with Grant and Granite Bay, two big powerhouses in the Metro League. There's a handoff over the right side to Wheeler. Wheeler comes up short of the first down.
Short by a couple. Quick hitter.
Stop was made by John Robinson for Mira Loma.
The Bear River's execution and getting that ball moving quickly is real good tonight. Those plays are developing real fast, and bang, bang, they're hitting that line of scrimmage.
So flanker out here to the left. Tight formation, two backs in the backfield. There's a handoff right up the middle, and that is McGuire, and he takes it up for the first down.
Big guy, tough to tackle.
Yeah, McGuire, 6'2", 172-pound junior. That'll give a first down.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went into the crowd there.
Well, the Bear River front offensive line is opening up some big holes for these backs to run through, and the secondary is making all the tackles for Mira Loma.
Well, I was looking there. They do have some big guys up there. I think bigger, quite a lot bigger. They even look bigger than the Mira Loma line.
So this is going to be the end of the first quarter as we come to the end of the first quarter. 13-0 Bear River as they'll move the ball to the other side of the field. We'll be going down from left to right on your screen, and Bear River will take it on the Mira Loma. Looks like the 32-yard line. It'll be
first and 10.
First and 10. There's your line score. 13-0 as Bear River opened up two quick touchdowns.
That's about the 33-yard line, I think.
Now the band's here tonight. Good crowd from Mira Loma as they filled up their side of the stadium, cheerleaders are out there leading the cheer. Everybody's trying to do the wave. A lot of spirit here for a team that's coming into tonight's game with an 0-5 record. They're playing Bear River very tough tonight.
Well, it's their homecoming. They're
fired up.
That's always a biggie, you know, from high school football.
Well, I watched the coaches for Mira Loma as they came on the field leading their team. The coaches led the team onto the field. They got to break the sign, and they came all the way over to their side of the sidelines, jumping and hollering, and it was a nice routine, except the girl fell down. She looks like she's all right. Get your attention very quick. She stands up there. Now Bear River, high formation in motion is Chickaret.
Back to pass.
He's got a man open right out in between.
Oh,
That is a big play by Matt Mochek. He was wide open in between the safety and the linebacker covering him.
Yeah, and they just about had him out of bounds and did a spin move and picked up another 5 yards. It was a good play.
So that takes it all the way down to about the 5-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal for Bear River. That was a nice pass by Lavelle. There's a handoff over the left side. It looks like that'll go in. Brock Boyle, touchdown, Bear River.
Yeah, took it right in. Got a couple of good blocks right on the line of scrimmage, opened up a big hole there.
That's Brock Boyle, left side, over left guard and between the left guard and the left tackle. Big hole. 6 points for Bear River. 19-0 at this point as we start the second quarter. Holding will be Zanola and doing the kicking. Straight ahead kicker. That is Kevin Grimes, and he missed that one to the left.
To the right.
Oh, to the right?
Again to the right.
Right. Let's take a look at that replay on that pass, John.
All right. Yeah, he comes from the other side, comes across.
Fakes a handoff.
In the middle. The receiver, now he's headed for the sideline.
Savoy with a good block
on him. There he throws, leads him real good.
Yeah, wide open. Right in the seam.
Now here's where he does his hook.
Little spin move right there. He grabs hold of his jersey and couldn't hold on to him. Picks up another 5 yards down to the 5-yard line. Here's a touchdown, John, by Brock Boyle.
All right.
Just a quick hitter. Oh, look at that hole.
No, nobody touched him.
No, they didn't tackle him until he was 3 yards into the...
Big block came from the receiver of the last pass.
Yeah, that...
He opened that hole real well.
Yeah, that was Matt Mochek. He put up opened up a big block. So 19-0 here in the second period. If we start this second period, 11:43 left. Bear River will kick off. There's the kick. It's a short one coming up. Somebody better get on it. They do. And they're smothered up about the 30-yard line, almost to the 30, where Mira Loma will take over 1st and 10. There's a good shot of couldn't tell who that looked like number 90. That was Brian Spillman, the junior, 165.
Okay, Mira Loma coming out on offense.
Two receivers split out, but a flag flies, and they'll call the play dead. Let's see what they call.
We have Danny Chamelka out there with the quarterback duties here in the second quarter.
He's waving off the flag. That's the head referee, Smith. They've got Trotter out there tonight. Wilkinson, Miami, and DeMartini are your referees and back judges tonight for this game. Full house backfield. There's a handoff to the second man through, going over the right side, but he's going nowhere. You're right, John. This is just, when they have that full house backfield, they just don't have enough blockers for Bear River's front four.
Right,
and Bear River's in on them before they can get the handoff, and it just ruins the timing of the whole play.
Yeah, just too much time spent in the backfield with the ball before you hit the line of scrimmage, and by this time the line and the linebackers and the defensive backs have started to close.
Well, this could be a pass. They've got two receivers split out right. Yeah, they're rolling out. They're sending 4 men in the pattern. Oh, right up the middle, they had his man wide open. That was Jeff Blackwell. The only problem with that, John, is when you put 4 men in the pattern, you don't have enough players back there to block, and he had to rush that throw.
Yeah, you have to get rid of it in a real hurry then.
And that was the only thing that ruined that play, was the fact that the good pressure by Bear River. Here's that replay on that, John. They just don't have enough blockers. Going back, looking over, he had the man wide open. But here comes the pressure.
There it is there, yeah.
You can see that he was wide open. Good camera work there. We saw that. Incomplete pass, going back again. Now he's going to roll out. He's got plenty of room to run, and he's going to tuck it in. And he cuts it in.
Oh.
Nice tackle.
And he puts his head down.
Yeah, that was
takes on a linebacker there.
Tyler Rott that stopped him. And he's just going to be short. They're going to mark that ball short of the first down. Good open field tackle by Tyler Rott. Here's a replay on that, John. He just tucked it in and
Yeah, he calls his own number on that one, that's for sure. Watch him put his head down. I like this.
Whoa.
There, that's...
Just got sandwiched in there.
That's Brett Favre football there.
They're going to go for it. Well, they did give him the first down on that, John.
Oh, yeah, they moved the markers, yeah.
Certainly did. In motion is Monk. Oh, that play didn't go anywhere. That handoff, see, it's so late in developing. Monk had no place to go as he was brought down.
He lost about 7 or 8 yards
on that play. Just the penetration of the Bear River defense is just too much for that front line of Mira Loma. One receiver way out here on the
left.
Looks like that was number 21 again, Mike Monk, who anticipated the snap count, had it wrong.
Well, but he was drawn off by a movement in the backfield.
Offside. So Bear River jumped across. That's why Mike Monk took off.
Yeah, it was the right halfback. He started his move early and pulled everybody off.
They almost got the 5 yards back that they lost. There's a big handoff and no place to go, as making that stop for Bear River.
Yeah, when you don't get there in
Keegan
time.
Robinson.
When you didn't get there in time, those holes open and close.
Right. Here's the timeout on the field as Mira Loma tries to regroup, as they're having a tough time moving against a strong Bear River defense. Don't forget, once again, to tune in on November 2nd to NCTV Channel 11 as they present the Local Decision 2004. All the local races in the foothills will be covered live from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. That's live election coverage exclusively on NCTV Channel 11 in Grass Valley, Nevada City. You have a chance to phone in. No electioneering, though, but the polls will be closed, so at that point in time, doesn't make any difference. But there'll be panel discussions, interviews. So stay tuned for all your local coverage on NCTV Channel 11.
That's live on election night. All the foothill races. Here we go, back to football.
Going back to pass, now rolling out. Oh, almost intercepted. Coming up for it was Tyler Rott. He had a chance
Yeah,
at
he
it.
sniffed that out.
Yeah, he
really,
did.
that was.
It's a good thing the quarterback threw it low into the ground because it would have been 6 points. So that brings up 3rd and about 13 for Mira Loma. What started out as a promising drive is now 3rd and 13. Bear River will be looking for an obvious passing situation, and they'll probably put some good pressure on the quarterback.
Still have just the safety is deep.
Straight drop, boy, big rush. And that was all set up by Landon Savoy as he came in there. Put a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
And Jeff Blackwell broke out late into the shallow secondary, and the ball went right through his hands.
So coming in now to kick for Mira Loma is Andre Farley. He kind of does it all out there. 205-pound senior, 6'1", big kid. Well, now it's going to be Jeff Blackwell doing the kicking.
There's 2 men deep.
Good snap. Takes an extra step. Oh, they got a chance to fumble. Now he still picked it up. Now he's still running with it down the left side. Takes all the way about the 50-yard line. Fumbled that ball twice, but he fumbled it forward and is able to pick it up himself. Very dangerous.
Yeah, it was. It was a raggedy run. But no red uniforms were around to pick up that ball when he dropped it.
Here's a replay, John.
All right, there's the ball coming down and bang right there, right off his knee. It's loose. He's got it again. Makes a good move to the outside.
Picked up 15 yards on that. Here's a quick pass out in the flat. It's tipped, but I think it's caught by Kyle Reed. That's good for about 4 yards.
For about 5 yards.
So even when things go wrong for Bear River, they go right. The fumble that it was able to pick up, and then that pass was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and still Kyle was able to make the catch. In at quarterback now, again, is Michael Fredrickson. There's a handoff up the middle, over the right side, first down.
See how fast he was through that hole?
Yeah, exactly.
He was through there in an instant.
Yeah, that was Cody Chicaret. You can see how fast Bear River's plays develop versus Mira Loma, as you can do complete difference. And now the whole change of personnel comes in now. Looks like the Bear River second squad comes in on offense. Some new players out on the field. Let's take a look at that. Matt Talbot comes in. Also, we'll take a look at Matt Oates doing quarterback is Joe Zanola. There's a ball over the left side, and that goes for just for a couple of yards. Stopped in there by Jeff Blackwell. He's all over the field tonight.
Yeah, the handoff was to Eric Boyack, and he just got maybe a yard on the play.
Fresh uniforms in for Bear River. There's a second handoff over to Kyle Miller. Goes on the left side. Going to pick up the first down. And he takes it on down to about the 30-yard line.
They showed some good speed on that play, too.
Yeah, he turned that corner very quickly.
He sure did. Because he wasn't forced. They didn't force him out. Their linebacker on that side must have got locked out real badly because he was able to cut that corner off and head for the sideline.
C.J. Wheeler in the game. Also coming in is Jeremiah Bennett. Two-man backfield. First handoff and first man through. And that looked like Eric Bohack. Gain of about 3 yards. So Bear River continues to move that ball down the field. Coming up over center. Big number 66. That's Daniel Diggs. There's a handoff over the right side. Taking it on down to about the 10-yard line.
1st and 10.
That is McIntyre, 5'8", 142-pound senior.
Yeah, Jeff McIntyre made a good run that time. Got a couple of blocks, did a lot of it on his own. Picked up for 15 yards.
Kyle Miller in the game. Still doing the quarterbacking duties is Joe Zanola. Tight formation, handoff over the left side. That is Bohack.
It looks like he bruised out another couple of yards.
5:57 left to go in the second quarter. Bear River off to an early lead. Is kind of settled in with the second team right now on offense. I talked to the coach before the game, and Coach Savoy said he was going to give everybody a chance to play tonight, and that's what he's doing. As Zanola, the junior quarterback, hands it off to Shakely.
Flag down.
And he goes over the right side, just short of the goal line, but a flag is down. Looks like Bear River's going to move back. They're giving the option to Mira Loma. There's a good shot of both Coach Savoy and Coach Lowe talking over strategy on the sideline.
That might have been holding.
Let's see what they call. Illegal block, I think is what they called. I just heard the PA announcer. There's no signal by the referee. Coming in with the play is number 72 for Bear River.
So they're back right about the 11-yard line.
Grassel, 227-pound junior.
With first down.
There's a handoff going over to the corner. That is Miller, and it's almost Miller time as he made it almost into the end zone. He's about 2 yards short, and that'll bring up third down and goal for Bear River.
Showing some good speed there, too.
They turned the corner, had a couple good lead blocks. Just couldn't get into the end zone, but it's very close, about 2 yards out. Coming in with the play for...
I'd say they're probably going to hand it off to Eric Bohack, and right off the left side there.
Might be Miller. He's the second back behind Shakely.
Oh, he fell down. He fell down trying to make a cut on about the 3-yard line.
They're going to be attempting a field goal. Holding the ball will be Zanola. In to kick it. Good snap, straight ahead kick. And let's see, that's no good. That is Grimes' kick. He's 2 extra points and a field goal miss. So hold by good.
Must be the holder.
Yeah, right.
He's getting good contact every time on those. They look good. They're just not quite straight ahead.
First down and 10.
At the end of the first quarter at Yuba City, NU leads by a score of 14-7 up in Yuba City. So that's a tightly fought game between the Honkers and the Miners. So 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line for Mira Loma. There's a rollout, and he hands it off to the second man through, and he gets brought down by a host of defensive tacklers led by Landon Savoy. There's a good shot of the Bear River defense. There's Wells, Rott, Brock Boyle. .340 left here in the first half. Chamelka is still the quarterback. He hands it off up the middle, but Bear River smelled that one out.
Yeah, and they're not going anywhere through the line of scrimmage here. Still.
Militano on that tackle. Let's look at that defensive line. Boy, they're just filling the holes.
I can see. I already see 3 or 4 white jerseys before he hits the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and then it takes 4 of them to bring him down, and a yard loss. So it's 3rd and about 11 for Mira Loma. Tight formation again. And there's a rollout. Quarterback keeps it, throws it downfield. Got a strong arm, and there's pass interference called.
Yeah, he had a receiver right there, too.
They did. That was number 80, Samaha. I don't know if that ball was completed or not, but even though there's defensive pass interference, watch it. Roll out. He's got a strong arm. That ball goes almost 40 yards in the air.
There's the interference right there.
Right there. He hit him way before the ball got there.
Yeah.
I think he still caught it, though, didn't he, John? Referee's right on top of it. Yeah, it looks like he did.
Flags in the air already, too.
It looks like he did catch the ball, so they'll decline the penalty and take the play. Yeah. Big play for Mira Loma. 2:43 left in the half. In motion is Monk. And once again, I don't know, that 3, they need to put more blockers up close to the line of scrimmage and have maybe a single back in the backfield, because they put that T formation and they just don't have enough blocking against this fast defense of Bear River.
Okay, there we are, over the ball.
Single back now. The backfield in motion on an option play, and he pitches it out. Oh, coming up and making the initial hit on him was Anthony Wells. And then the finishing touch was put on by Landon Savoy, and that play goes for nowhere.
It looked like Wells was in their huddle or something.
Yeah,
he knew exactly
what that play was.
There.
That'll bring up 3rd down and about 20 yards for a first down. Timeout call, 1:39 left. Bear River stops the clock, trying to get the ball back.
Okay, the pitch comes out to the left side here.
You can just see how fast Bear River is off the ball on the defense. Look at how they.
See how that slid right by him there?
Right.
Now look at there. There's 2 more.
There's a pitch back.
And
to Farley.
It's just lots of white jerseys there.
Yeah, Wells
5 white jerseys right around them.
And then coming up and hitting him again was Justin Brandon.
Yeah, way too much action there.
Yeah. Savoy, Brandon, Wells on that tackle. There's a good shot of the cheerleaders from Mira Loma. They'll be ready for halftime, homecoming tonight for these Marauders. Big turnout here tonight. Third down and about 20 yards to go for a first. Two flankers out to the left side, single back in the backfield, obvious pass play. In motion is Hernandez. Put 3 men in the pattern. Oh, big rush, and there nobody blocking. Mark Bristol, he comes in and puts the Bristol cream stomp on him as he goes down for a loss, big loss.
He was going to the left side down there too. Both these receivers were definitely watching for the ball.
So the ball spotted on the 45-yard line.
And
there's a good shot of the folks from Bear River.
20 yards to go.
They're enjoying the game tonight.
Fourth down.
There's the Bear River cheerleaders trying to fire up the crowd.
The whole Bear River team is gone.
Well, they call timeout. They want to get the ball back and try to get something going.
Run a play right now.
Yeah.
With that kind of yardage.
Fourth down and about 25 yards to go. The punter will be in to kick again. That is Jeff Blackwell. Back to receive for Bear River. No rush this time. Gets the kickoff. It goes all the way over in the corner.
No.
And
he's alive down the sideline. This is tackled on about the 35-yard line, 33-yard line.
That was Robbie Frank, the ball carrier, 5'11", 165 junior. He is brought down on Bear River's, looks like 33-yard line. Well, they'll start 1st and 10 with 1:22 left in this first half.
And a ways to go. They have 65 yards to go in 1:22.
See what they do this time. Rolling out. Hendrickson not into the flat, and that's completed to Kyle Reed for a first down. Yep, he picks up, crosses into.
Dangerous pass, though.
It was, because if that safety had a little bit quicker break on that ball, that could have been 6 points going the other way.
That's right. He could have moved in front of him real easy. So
the discussion by the referees out at the center of the field. Let's see what they come up with. Still discussing what the options are here. They're talking to the Mira Loma squad. 1:14 left.
Was there a flag down?
I didn't see one, but I don't know. I thought
well, it's nearly halftime. Maybe they're talking about whether they want the tri-tip sandwich or the hot dog.
Say one thing: the Mira Loma fans are treated to some great food tonight down at the snack bar.
Well, apparently there was a penalty. They're backing them up.
Pass was completed down to about almost to the 50-yard line, but then there was a penalty called. Looks like. Good shot of the
flag must have been on the other side of the field because I didn't see it over here.
Now they're trying to figure out where they're going to. It might be there's the flag right there.
Yeah,
the ball was marked on about the 45-yard line, but then it's going to be pass interference on Bear River. So they're going to step off 10 yards on the first down line. So now that'll take them back to the 30.
So they lose all their forward progress, and then they lose the penalty yards also.
Right, so that was probably about a 30-yard play right there, John. That'll move Bear River back where it'll be 1st and 10 right now And they've got 1:14 left to go, but we'll have to see if they can put any more points on the board.
Well, yeah, somebody get away here. It can happen real quick.
Looks like they've got 3 receivers out in the pattern. Single back in the backfield. And we've got Fredrickson
Shotgun. That was shotgun formation.
Shotgun formation. Got a man wide open right on the. Oh, he gets by. Boy, I tell you, got it all the way up for a first down. They're gonna. That was Anthony Wells reined that ball in, got by a couple of defenders, and picked up
and called
the first down.
Called a timeout.
Well, the first down. The clock stops on the first down, and let's see. Mira Loma calls a timeout. Here's the replay, John.
Yeah, good throw. Good. Yeah, or gets him, breaks that tackle, which gets him the first down.
Coming over Wheeler.
Second guy tried to tackle the ball, and he's thrown to the ground there on a good tackle. About the 44 yard or 46.
It was brought down by a lineman, Paul Schwab, as he came on over from his defensive line position to make that tackle. There's a good shot of the Bear River Bruin cheerleaders. So this last 2 minutes of this quarter has taken a long time. Good shot of the Bear River squad discussing what they're going to do with 1:04 left to go in this first half. Bear River leads by a score of 19-0, as it looked like it was going to be a big romp at the very start, where Bear River took the opening kickoff, marched down the field 65 yards for a touchdown.
Right, then scored
again.
Yeah, real quickly. First play from scrimmage.
And then scored again later. But now the Mira Loma has settled in on defense. Three wideouts. Rolling out is Fredrickson. There's a pass interference right there. Yeah, they'll call that. They'll call that. The coach isn't happy about that, but I think he wasn't going for the ball at all. He just ran over the receiver.
Well, and even the ball wasn't really even catchable.
Right.
But it was catchable enough to get the penalty.
Right.
Yeah, that was a.
Here's a replay on that, John. You'll see that Fredrickson rolls out. Plenty of time. Watch this. Just runs right over the.
Yeah.
You got to give the receiver a chance to catch that ball. That was Lance Welch. 58 seconds left. They're gonna maybe they'll go to try to put one in the end zone right here on the deep pass. They got enough time for a couple more plays.
Yeah, we got a 1st and 10 now from the 10-20. I'm going to buy these boys some chalk.
Yeah, and it's hard to see with the line. 36-yard line of Mira Loma. In motion is Wheeler.
Shotgun.
There's a flag down. And rolling out is, there's a late hit, but they're not going to.
Wheeler was in motion and had turned upfield before the snap. Yeah, and that's when the ref saw that and threw the flag. So
that'll knock 5 yards off, and Bear River have a chance to do it 1st and 10 again.
Feels.
Oh, look at he hit pretty hard there.
Yeah, that was the end of that play.
So that'll step off 5 yards. Takes it back to the 44-yard line of Mira Loma.
No indication on what the penalty was.
Okay, he's over the ball. Shotgun formation.
Looking deep again. He's got a man. Oh, just underthrown a little bit. That was.
So he threw it in triple coverage.
And
he had another man open down the middle of the field. He didn't throw it far enough, really.
Fredrickson took a big hit just as he released the ball. And it was just a little bit short. If he'd have hit Wells on the run, that'd have been 6 points. Bear River will get another shot at it, maybe 2. Shotgun formation. Going way back to him, a screen pass. And that's to Brock Boyle. He goes over the left side. Oh, he's got a lot of room. And he takes it on down, out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
About to 15.
Oh, yeah. Wow, he had a lot of running room on that.
That was a nice pass by Fredrickson as he just dumped it off over the on-charging lineman. Just threw it right over his head.
And he was charging, too.
It certainly was. They let him come in.
He had blood. All right.
Here's the replay.
Let's see. Okay.
They just let him slip by. Here he comes.
Oh, wow. He can smell it here.
Yeah, he said, I got myself a set.
Look at that.
Just
right over his head. And then the ball's caught right there. Oh, look at this block here, see?
Yeah, there were two good blocks by.
He runs him by that guy.
Yeah, that was another good block.
Oh, wow. Look at that run. What a run.
Did that all on his own, too. Gets down to the 50. Now they moved it. Now they moved it back. Now there must have been a penalty at the end of that play, John. I missed it. 3 men in the pattern. There's the pass. It could be intercepted, and it is. And boy, this could be touchdown. Unless he doesn't get by him. Oh, good saving tackle by Lavelle who threw that pass, and that should end the. Oh, there's a penalty over here on the far side of the field, John.
Their hankies aren't yellow enough or something. It's hard to see them, when they.
Let's see what they're discussing out there at the center of the field. Bear River is in the middle of the discussion. The halftime cannot end on a defensive penalty. And they might be waving it off, maybe.
No, they're all getting back in formation.
Let's see what the referee's going to call.
That ball was thrown way short.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 yards short. Easily picked off by the defensive back. And then it's funny, all the offensive players, they don't know how to tackle. They were watching.
Oh, look out, they're ref. Yeah, boy, I tell you, they're not. The coach isn't very happy. Bear River will get one more shot at it. And one of the coaches threw his clipboard. Oh, that coach is very hot. That's Larry Walkloff. He's not real happy right now. His team's trailing 19-0. They put up a good fight against this strong Bear River team. That was a killer right there. So Bear River will now have one more shot at the end zone. Shotgun formation. Only one man in the pattern. Out of bounds and 13 seconds. Timeout called. They got a little bit closer. So the ball is down now on, looks like the 30, inside the 30-yard line, 29. Now they'll send three backs in the.
Third down and 14 seconds left.
Going back, there's another penalty. That was a pass to Reed.
What did he do, push off? I
didn't see what happened
there where he received the ball. I didn't see anybody else doing anything except trying to tackle him.
There's also another flag in the backfield. It might be illegal motion. 13 seconds left to go. This has taken a long time to play this last couple of minutes. 20 minutes to play this last two and a half minutes. So it's been a. Now they're going to mark it off against Bear River. This game has kind of got out of hand a little bit, John.
Well, yeah, they're
holding.
They're still passing the ball here in this late stages.
Well, they're trying to get down to get a score now with 13 seconds left to go, and it just maybe.
And they're on the 50, so
yeah,
it's just run the ball, and
go in at halftime with a 19-0 lead. Well, they're going to go into shotgun formation again. 3 backs. Roll out. They're going to go. He's rolling out now. He's going to be sacked for a loss, and that'll end the half.
Williams on the tackle, and Westbrook.
As the clock runs out.
Yeah, Mira Loma defended that play real well. He called his own number, really. I don't think he ever intended to throw the ball.
So it started out as 2 quick scores by Bear River in the first quarter, followed by a touchdown in the second quarter. Nothing for Mira Loma, although they put up a good defensive stand their last 3 times. And now it's homecoming time here at Mira Loma. The Bear River Bruins Road to the Playoffs is an exclusive telecast of Touchdown Productions and is being underwritten tonight by Liberty Motors and the new Liberty Motors in Auburn. Gary Alkenbrecht, GM Tom Rubino, and Auburn manager Val Vittigan now have 2 locations to serve you in the foothills. And only Liberty Motors can offer you Motor Trend's first place SUV of the year, the new 2004 Dodge Durango. Liberty Motors and Liberty Motors Auburn.
Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. Helen Orson and Jeff Hanson, along with Sue and Larry Peterson and Craig Arthur, are proud to be your friends and neighbors. And the Hanson family is proud to be a longtime supporter of youth sports and the Bear River and Nevada Union football teams. Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals.
Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services. State Farm agent Mike Bratton can help you with your home, auto, and life insurance needs. But now State Farm Investments can offer you many long-term financial investments for your future. Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services.
Placer Title Company. Chief Title Officer Larry Ingersoll reminds you that it's up to you to which title company you work with when you purchase property, and Placer Title now has 2 locations to serve you in Grass Valley and Bear River and offers complete title and escrow service. Placer Title Company.
Paulette's Country Kitchen. At Paulette's Country Kitchen, they are now serving up a hot breakfast and lunch every day to fill your tummy. You can order homemade pies to take home for yourself, and they offer daily lunch specials at Paulette's Country Kitchen.
Yum. Landcraft Design Construction and Homecraft Building and Design. Tony Barros and Brian Foster can provide you with all your home design needs. Tony specializes in creating your own outdoor living spaces, while Brian remodels fine custom homes. Landcraft Landscape Construction and Homecraft Building and Design.
And by Touchdown Productions, televising local sports for the Foothills since 1997. Be sure to join us next Wednesday night on NCTV Channel 11 as we bring you exciting Lady Minor Volleyball as they take on the Kennedy Cougars. So remember, NU versus Kennedy next Wednesday on NCTV Channel 11 in Grass Valley, Nevada City, and Penn Valley. There's a good shot. It's homecoming time here in Mira Loma at El Camino High School Stadium, where the floats have started to come out on the track along with the princesses and the queen and the king as the cars are on the track. Good shot of the cheerleaders from Mira Loma. Looks like Wesley Hernandez is one of the contenders there, as he's vying for a possible homecoming king, representing the junior class. And another football player.
Does the Bear River cheer squad have a Portable radio, we're experiencing some difficulty with ours.
Trying to get coordinated out there in the center of the field is the cheerleaders from Mira Loma. Has some technical difficulties up in the press box. There's a good shot of the Mira Loma crowd. As there's standing room only out here tonight for this homecoming festivities. Beautiful evening here. Started out rather smoky in the Sacramento and Foothill area. Good shot of the crowd. Now they begin the homecoming festivities. Looks like the drill team on the track.
Due to some technical difficulties with the music, we're going to proceed with the rest of the program. If there's time and if we get this pitch worked out, we'll have the cheerleader program after the floats.
So because of some technical difficulties, the cheerleading will be done after the floats go by and the homecoming queens are announced. So now they started up. Here's the drill team. White t-shirts, black pants, as they lead the parade.
Don't hold it so close to your mouth.
Here come the freshman float. Class of 2006. Looks like the yellow brick road. That's the junior class. Some creative work done by this could be the senior class. Animals, it looks like, all decorated. Class of 2005. Peter Pan theme right there. That's a nice job that they've done on that. The bubbles coming out of the float. Somewhere over the rainbow. the princesses and the queen. All right, let's throw it down to Gil right here with Rod Martin and Tom Fitzsimmons of the radio broadcast team for Bear River. Take it away, Gil.
Yeah, actually, it's not down there. We're up here.
There. Oh, okay.
Up high in the nosebleed section with Tom Fitzsimmons and Rod Martin bringing you the radio broadcast for this game. And Tom, this is your, second or third homecoming?
This the third one of the year that I've done, and this is maybe the most distorted sound-wise, but still a very fun atmosphere for the people here from Mira Loma High School at El Camino High School. This is the special stuff of high school sports that I really like to do, regardless of how weird that sounds above us right now.
Well, they were saying it's the 43rd homecoming, and that means Mira Loma has a rich tradition, Rod.
Oh yeah, Mira Loma, they've been around for a long time. They're a little down right now as far as the quality of the football, but they're certainly not down as far as quality of spirit. They're doing a great job.
And I think a lot of these teams, a lot of these schools have that rich tradition, and sports tends to be cyclical, Tom. You've seen it go both ways.
Well, yeah, matter of fact, we were getting scores from a Nevada Union game, and right now they're up on Yuba City, 21-14. When Rod played for Nevada Union, he was mentioning how they were the powerhouse, and now that's a program that's down, maybe building themselves back up. So, yeah, I mean, we do have incredible powerhouses that we get to cover, lucky enough to cover the Colfaxes and, Nevada Union. That's always very strong. Bear River, very strong. And then you see a Placer come. Then all of a sudden competing with the Del Oros and such. And so you never know with your high school kids. A lot of it's support, a lot of it's the players, but it's a very special thing to see these teams come back and compete.
Well, you guys out-scooped us. Last time I had heard it was 14-7 Nevada Union over Yuba City, but our guy hadn't reported back in yet. I don't know.
Oh, he's probably at the snack bar, Gil. You know, if you're not down there with him, he's probably eating.
Well, we got Jim Adams over there at the NU game.
Oh, Jim Adams, forget he's eating. He's not going to get you a score. Wait till halftime, Jimmy.
He called in at the first quarter.
Yeah.
It was almost halftime here. NU just finishing their first quarter, but now I guess they're at the half. NU's having another great season as well.
Yeah, NU, year in, year out, they do a great job. It's, as alumni of Nevada Union, it's good to see them doing a good job. Great watching these kids too. Bear River always puts together a good team, and we're lucky. We're really lucky to be living where we live and have the quality of football programs that we get to see week in and week out. Whether you go for Bear River games or you go to Nevada Union games, it's really nice to have that quality.
And next week, the quality gets to come home. Nevada Union's going to be home against Johnson. Probably not too much of a game there.
No, not really. They'll handle Johnson. Their big games, obviously, are Granite Bay and Grant. I mean, Granite Bay just took care of Grant. So Metro League, the top three are maybe the top three teams in the section. I mean, that's what's really ironic about that league. Literally the have and have-nots. Bear River will be tested next week, even though it's West Campus. They have a quarterback named Coleman. It's a very good player. And they'll be tested before they get Colfax at the end, which might be a must-win game against Colfax, which is very tough.
Well, we got several big games in the foothills. Also on tap next week is Colfax and Oakmont, another key game in the PBL.
Yeah, Oakmont, we talked about that earlier, Tom and I on the air. I don't think anybody's going to go undefeated in this league. Oakmont bit Bear River. They did some very opportune scoring. Bear River had a few problems, but Oakmont did a great job. Thank you. Oakmont did a great job of taking care of the ball and going in and scoring when they needed to. So I think Oakmont can beat Colfax. It's going to be a good game, but I think Oakmont can take care of Colfax.
Well, if you're a Bear River fan, don't you want Colfax to beat Oakmont?
Maybe. It might be a three-way tie and a coin flip. You never know the way it might work out, because Bear River might do a better job against Colfax. I think Bear River would do a better job against Colfax than Oakmont. That's my own take on it.
Isn't it fun to get a little
all the time on the air?
Get a little something going, let's get something started.
This proves I should send him like Jim Adams to go to this.
I'll go eat with Jim.
And then, of course, the other big game in the foothills next week, we got Placer versus Del Oro. Placer on the rise and going against Del Oro, one of the top teams in the SFL.
Oh, Sierra Foothill League, still the best Division II teams around. Del Oro right now, the B has them number 1, probably deservedly so with Rhino Gonzalez. But Placer, it seems like every 4 years they will put together a team that's as good as anybody. And this might be their team. We've seen it. I've been doing this for 10 years, and this is like one of their solid all-time teams. So it's going to be a barn burner next week. That should be the game of the week.
Well, I'm trying to decide where to go. There's so many great games. Well, except for the Johnson game.
I like Placer in the upset because, you know what, I never liked Del Oro. And you people know that. People that know me know that. I can put up with Placer. Of course, what do you think about Placer?
I go Del Oro.
Go Del Oro.
Placer, when I was playing and when I was coaching at Nevada Union, Placer was always that was the rivalry for many years. And I still have a special spot in my heart for Placer High School.
Now, you guys are covering, of course, you have the other coverage going on there within you. Great coverage, AM or FM, any way they want to choose.
Yeah, and you can go online. You know, if you have alumni that across the country with a lot of our graduates, they can check it out online as too and listen to the broadcast as well. The other thing I have to say about people that haven't been to high school football games, Spencer Havner, a guy you covered for Nevada Union, just got nominated for the Butkus Award from UCLA, one of the top linebackers in collegiate football. When you come out and see these kids play, you never know who the next NFL player is going to be. And that Rhino Gonzalez kid that you're mentioning from Del Oro, we've seen Dallas Sarts that plays at USC right now. There's some great players that play all the time.
Well, that's another sports scoop. That's why he's the king of sports right here. I didn't realize, I hadn't heard that Havner had been nominated.
Yeah. Just got nominated officially yesterday, so he's one of 12 guys across the nation up for the Butkus Award, so it's big-time stuff. But we got to go back on the air. We're not like Jim Adams. Jim, we're not like you, Jim. We got to get back at it.
All right, well, thanks a lot for visiting us. Tom Fitzsimmons and Rod Martin, your broadcasting team for the Star, bringing you all the Bear River.
Hey, don't mind me.
All right, guys, let's throw it back to you and the homecoming queens down there.
All right, thanks a lot, Gil. I just want to also mention that I heard Spencer Havner being interviewed by ESPN Sports Radio the other night. And that was quite a thrill to hear an NU alumni being interviewed on the on nationwide radio. Now they're crowning the king and queen for Mira Loma.
We've got a big lineup of all the princesses and princes, I guess.
Yeah, and well, they're going for king, so I guess they'll be prince, and then it'll be the king. So there it is. They're number 77. We know who that is. That's Paul Schwab. He's the looks like he's the king.
That's the guy in the funny hat?
That's the guy in the funny hat right there. We can tell who he is because he's got his uniform still on.
Handsome young man with big dimples.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's the queen. Your homecoming queen from Mira Loma.
Oh, and she's one of their cheerleaders.
Yes, she is. So Bear River now is coming back onto the field as this halftime ceremony comes to a close. She's getting her crown adjusted.
But not very well.
No, it's a little tough. She'll be.
It's going to hit the dirt.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she's going to take it off and walk on back. But your king and queen just been announced. There's your king. Had some nice floats. They did some very creative work on those floats tonight. Also, another football player in there is one of the Prince, I guess, Wesley Hernandez, number 1, 140-pound junior. Right now, football's probably the farthest thing on his mind is both of those two are out there. Their team's in the locker room, and they're out taking all of the all the kudos for being nominated for their class representatives.
He's going to have to change that hat in just a second.
I think so. He won't be able to
fit under that helmet.
No, that's right.
So they'll have to get back to football here real quickly.
Well, the fans enjoyed the homecoming activities here at Mira Loma.
Yeah, a bunch of wholesome-looking young people up there.
Yeah, they've had
all the most popular kids in the school.
And now she's got to run out and do her, my queen run is over, and now I've got to go out and do my routine on the field. Look, and she goes right into the routine. There's a
real trooper. Right?
Exactly right. She's a very classy young lady. She's all smiles. There she is. Right in the middle right there. In the front row, she took her spot. And she's ready to go. So much you're the queen of the homecoming.
Right.
1 minute, and the next minute you're out there at the center of the field.
Right.
They go through their routine. All right, the Bear River Bruins Road to the Playoff is an exclusive telecast of Touchdown Production and is being underwritten tonight by Pro Glass. Owners Jerry Schwartz and Jerry McCormick. The Jerry boys have been serving the glass needs of Nevada County for 15 years. Pro Glass specializes in custom shower enclosures, mirrors, along with new construction and energy-efficient replacement windows, and both Jerry's are happy to sponsor NU Minor Football. Pro Glass.
Top this truck in auto accessories. Locally owned and operated by Chuck Cavros.
There you go. Third time's the charm.
Owners.
Yeah, three owners. Chuck Cavros.
Top this carries a selection of accessory products, including the Super Chip and HyperTech power programmers, which will increase your truck fuel efficiency and power. Top this truck in auto accessories.
Real Estate Center at Lake of the Pines. Owner-broker Larry Harley is your local real estate specialist in the Lake of the Pines, Bear River area, and specializes in Auburn, Lake of the Pines, and Alta Sierra properties, and is proud to be a part of the community and programming on LOP Channel 7. Real Estate Center at Lake of the Pines.
Mao Paint and Glass. The Mao family is celebrating 55 years of serving you in Nevada and Placer counties, specializing in Pittsburgh paints and stains, and look for the new Mao Paint and Glass expanding into their new building soon to better serve you. Mao Paint and Glass.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service. The Hauser family is proud to support NU football, and Mark Hauser is happy to be once again donate his time as the auctioneer of the upcoming Big Brothers Big Sisters wine tasting and auction on November 20th. It's Plaza Tire and Auto Service.
Walker's Office Supplies. Owned and operated by the Anderson family. Walker's Office Supplies specializes in a selection of office products and furniture to support your home and business. And the Anderson family loves to support Bear River and NU sports. Walker's Office Supplies.
And by Touchdown Productions Championship Television for the Foothills. Be sure to tune in next Wednesday at 8:30 on NCTV, Channel 11 in Grass Valley and Nevada City for another edition of the Inside NU Football. It's your chance to visit with Coach Humphers and meet two new minors. Watch some highlights from this week's game, or better yet, call in and be a part of the show. It's all on Inside NU Football with your hosts Gil Dominguez and Dave Humphers, exclusively on NCTV Channel 11 at 8:30 p.m.
And thanks to all the students who put in numerous hours to prepare those wonderful clothes.
Nice routine out there by the Mira Loma cheerleaders. The captains from each team are going out to the center of the field as we get ready here to start the second half. Bear River on a fine first quarter performance. First 5 plays they ran the ball, they were able to score. I mean, it's the first, they ran 5 plays for a score, and then one quick play for a score next time they got the ball, and it was all Bear River, 19-0. We might want to point out that the Bear River JV squad won their game by a score of 33-2. So it's been all Bear River here tonight as the...
Well, they're looking like they really want to win this game, Marty, and they need to. This will give them 2 wins in conference play And Colfax and Oakmont already both have 2 wins. So they need to stay close. And certainly,
there's no question about it. It's going to come down to Bear River can continue to win. It's going to, because they've lost that first game to Oakmont on the opening night of the regular season. It's going to come down to that final game with Colfax, and that's going to be the big game and the big a must-win situation for Bear River if they're going to get a chance at the playoffs.
Right, that Colfax Oakmont game will be interesting next week to see one of those teams will probably come out of next week with 4 wins, and hopefully Bear River will have 3 wins by then also.
To receive the kickoff, Mira Loma, who deferred after winning the coin toss, will get the ball here to start this second half. They're going to have to put something together, John, as it's been all Bear River for this first half of this ball game.
Well, they've got to speed up the game, be a little snappier at the line of scrimmage, execute quicker, and
well, the only way they're going to be able to execute quicker is they're going to have to try to hold off the hard-charging defensive line of Bear River. Has been into the backfield before they can even get the play going at all.
Or run those kind of plays that work against a team that's so quick off the line of scrimmage, like, draw plays, screen passes, those sort of things where you don't mind if those guys are running around in your backfield.
So Bear River will now kick off. It'll be a short kick coming up for it, taking it about the 15-yard line and then breaking to the outside. That's Andre Farley, and he's brought down by Landon Savoy. So Mira Loma will start on about their own 30-yard line. Now they'll go 1st and 10. Looks like Bear River brings in their first unit to start this second half on defense.
The disputed play before half was a blown inadvertent whistle by the referees. That's why there was no interception on that last play before half ended.
There's a ball handed off up the middle by Strassner. Carried that ball for about 6 yards. Quick hitter over the left side. So the ball's on the 33-yard line of Mira Loma, and it'll be second down and about 3.5 yards to go for a first down. Once again, they're in that wide full house backfield. There's a fake handoff, a keeper by the quarterback. Is he going to lose yards over the left side? He's going to lose about 5 yards. So where they had it second and about 3.5, now they're going to have third and about 7.
Yeah, he took a couple of steps to his left, but that whole side had caved in on him, and he got trapped over there, nowhere to go. Too many white shirts.
Yeah, the right side of the Bear River line, defensive line, is just getting in on every play.
And loving it.
Oh, yeah. So 3 backs in the backfield again. Bear River was almost 7 on the line of scrimmage. There's a handoff, second man through, a big hole over the right side, but
yeah, delayed play like that.
Yeah, that'll stop the rush.
Yeah.
That was Mike Monk on the carry. He picks up the first down. That's about the 4th first down for Mira Loma.
Big hole there too.
It was. Well, I think all the Bear River defense was keen on the first back. Spread formation. There's a handoff up the middle. That's going to go for about 3 yards. Stopped in there by Bear River's.
They've done a left, right, middle in the last 3 plays.
If you have a student body card of yours, please come up to the announcer's booth to retrieve your
Second down and about a little over 7 yards. Same formation. Whiteout is to the left side this time. There's a handoff once again.
Up the middle.
They're not going to be able to continue that play because that up the middle play is just not going anywhere against Bear River. They picked up about 2 yards, where it'll bring up now 3rd and about 5.
Yeah, they got the Alex Wolos there filling up that hole.
Yeah, he certainly did. Possible pass play right here.
Nobody out.
And the second man, and the keeper, and boy, coming in on that big time. That was Mark Bristol. Came in, 6'1", 187-pound junior. Smelled that play out. Quarterback kept it as he faked to everybody in the backfield, and then that gave Bristol enough time to come in and throw him for a loss.
Bristol went directly for the quarterback.
Didn't bite on any of the fakes. So now that'll set up a 4th down situation.
They'll be punting from about the 30-yard line.
He takes an extra step on his, and if Bear River could get in there, that's a good kick. Catching it is Wells again. And, he
back to the 41.
Good 10-yard return on that. So Wells a little slow getting up. Oh, here he goes. He said, hey, I'm okay. He's got grass all over his helmet and everything else. He was...
he face planted there.
Yeah. Well, Bear River will start on offense here in the second period. They lead by a score of 19-0. They'll have the ball on their own 40.5-yard line. 8 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in this third period. Halftime extended a little bit by the homecoming ceremonies. Single back in the backfield. In motion is Chicoret. And that ball goes over the right side for about 5 yards.
Yeah, he comes from a spot position on the left side around behind the quarterback. Takes the ball and goes right up the middle, maybe a little bit to the right. Now they've run that play 3 or 4 times, and they faked to him a couple of times.
That's it, yeah. Then the quarterback will roll out. Fredrickson is the quarterback. There's the inside handoff. Boy, he's going to break away. He could get one man to beat. Now he's got, he just couldn't turn the corner, but he did pick up the first down. That looked like that play could have gone for a lot more yardage, John.
Yeah, he made it all happen, too.
Lance Welch doing it all on his own.
Broke a couple of tackles.
He just had to slow down a little bit trying to turn that corner, and that allowed the secondary to come up, but he had some big yardage ahead of him. 1st and 10 Bear River. They're into Mira Loma territory as they got the ball on the 46-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield. Second man with the handoff. Big hole over the right side. That is Grimes, and he takes it down all the way down to about the 15-yard line.
Good run.
Oh, it was. First down.
Made several changes in direction there. And showed some really good speed.
Yeah, he broke it to the outside. Big hole on the right side of the Bear River line.
And he was through it and passed into the secondary in an instant.
176-pound, 5'10" junior. Running back and linebacker playing a great game tonight. There's a handoff to, big hole again over the left side. It's going to go all the way down to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Bear River.
Gets a key block from his flanker out here on the left.
David Wheeler took that handoff, when it broke to the outside, got a good block, and we see that on the replay. We'll have to see who that was that threw that block, but sprung him loose.
It was a good one, too. That was the only guy to take him down. Got blocked right there. Well, now these need to be ready to make this kick.
Kevin Grimes now comes in. He's missed 2 extra points in a row and a field goal, so let's see what he does if he's corrected the situation. He's got his white shoe on to kick with.
He's been off to the right.
There's a good snap. That one's straight ahead. That looks good. Yes, it is. Good
Kicked
leg
right
extension.
through.
25-0.
We need to see a replay on that touchdown.
26-0 now. They just haven't put the extra point up.
Okay, here's the touchdown play.
Okay, now watch this block by the
Flanker back out
right
here.
there. Come out. Oh, just broke that. That was a big play. That was Blackwell. He got knocked off his feet, and that's going to go all the way.
Right there. See, that guy's down right there. That's the guy that got taken out. Last guy that had a shot at him.
Normally we make the announcement at halftime.
Goes in standing up. So Bear River takes the opening drive here in the third period and takes another. Well, Bear River will kick off from their own 40-yard line, as going back to punt is Kevin Grimes. 26-0 your score. Bear River on top.
Well, they executed a couple of real good plays that time. A run to the right, a run to the left that got them like 40 yards.
There's a squibber. That ball is taken and run to the outside. That's number 28, Tyrell Beard. So they'll start on their own, looks like 30-yard line. They have not had very good field position to start their drives, John.
Well, everyone's about the same thing. They run him out of bounds right over here at about the 30-yard line. That's where he likes to run there, I guess. Because there's never anywhere to go.
Bear River's got good lane coverage. Got a different formation now. Couple of wideouts, single back in the backfield. In motion is Farley. And they hand it now. That they do a reverse, but Bear River's not buying it. Boy, coming up and stopping that play is Mark Bristol again. He's having quite a game on defense.
Oh yeah. Okay, here's the return. He heads for the sideline.
Coming up is Tyler Rott again to stop him.
Yeah, and they just bull him right out right there. Yeah, on that. Well, I forget what I was going to say. So
another senior moment, John. All right, it's.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah.
Who's playing?
Second and 18.
Oh, that looked like some offside there.
And Farley tries to go around the left side, and he can't go anywhere. It's coming up again is Mark Bristol to make that tackle.
Lost some more yards. I was on that reverse. Was quite a mix-up in the backfield there. A couple of guys ran into each other, and it wasn't very well executed. And very slow to get moving. And
Bristol was in the backfield before the handoffs were made.
Yeah, Bear River's playing a really solid defense. They're making it really tough. They're not biting on
any of the fakes at all. They're just going right.
They're going right after the guy with the ball and snuffing them. You know, it's like they've got them assigned. You know, to different guys, and the blocking isn't happening for Mira Loma in there.
There's a rollout and a pass. It's going to be intercepted by Kyle Reed. He's going to go down the sidelines. He got out in front of his blockers, but then he's going to get run out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
He is fast.
Boy, does he have some speed or what?
Yeah.
But he outran his blockers. If he had stayed back with his blockers, he might have had an easy touchdown, but he just outran his blockers.
Yeah, he had 2 or 3, and boy, they all turned and headed upfield, and he
went right by him. I'm taking this to the end zone. That was Kyle Reed, 6 foot, 177-pound senior, and he picked that ball off. And
yeah, he went right up and got that. That was a good play. He was way in the air, picked that off.
Quarterback threw into double coverage, and here's a replay, John. Watch how he outruns his.
Okay, there's the quarterback drops back. Oh, right in his. Oh, took a hit. Okay, and there's Kyle goes way up, and look at that, way up in the air.
Now
watch that ball down.
His blockers come over.
1-2 guys right there with him.
Yeah, and then he outruns them. Boy,
goodbye.
Yeah, he's got some good speed. There he comes up the sidelines, gets knocked out of bounds. on the 10-yard line.
Good camera work over there.
Yeah, they did a nice job.
Well done. Came right at him.
So the ball is spotted on about the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Now it's 2nd and goal. We missed doing the replay. They ran a short yardage play. So back in at quarterback now is Joe Zanola. He hands off over the right side.
And that doesn't go anywhere.
No, that was stopped trying to throw a lead block. Was Matt Oates. He got knocked down. The ball carrier, Eric Bullock. Nice breeze starting to pick up here now, John.
Yeah, blow that smoke out of here.
Yeah. There's a handoff going nowhere to Kyle Miller as he tries to sweep to the outside. So now it'll be 4th and...
well, I don't think he was trying to sweep. I think he was trying to
hit the hole that got closed up.
It turned out like a sweep, but that's exactly what happened. The hole just closed, and there was he got no blocking on that side at all. The whole right side collapsed on him when they had 3 or 4 red shirts over there.
Brandon Corsi comes into the game. Now they're going to send out the field goal team. They're going to have to hurry up. So they're going to get moved back 5 yards. So coming in to try the field goal once again is Kevin Grimes. There's a good snap. It's kicked and it's off to the left. No, and it came in on the left side of the goalpost.
Yeah, it was. It was just long enough. And hooked back in right beside the upright there. So that makes it
29-0. He just made up for the 2 extra points that he missed.
That's 29 is an odd score in football.
Certainly it is.
You know, you just don't see that very often.
So Grimes comes up with a field goal after missing 2 extra points tonight earlier in the game. He gets the field goal, 29-0. 3:11 left to play in this 3rd quarter. As it's been all Bear River tonight.
Well, they've done the right things on both offense and defense. They found, 1 out of 3 of their plays is working real well. I mean, wrapping up some big yardage. And then on defense, they've really been pretty awesome. I mean, they've held this team scoreless. I don't know that they've even.
They only have 4 first downs, and
across midfield, because they've just swamped and been in the backfield with every snap. And the secondary play's been great also.
Here's the kick. It's going to come down once again. The left side, it gets by the receiver. He's going to pick it up. He's going to get smothered down there at about the 15-yard line.
It's about the 9-yard
line. Looks like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that got by him, and he had 3 of the fastest kids on the Bear River squad running right at him, unblocked.
Well, nobody comes over to help him. I mean, every time when they kick to the right side, there's no other players over there to help him. And so he's on his own. That ball kind of bounced around there and ended up starting in real bad field position right now. And they're trailing by 29-0. They're going to have to put the ball in the air. They've got 2 receivers out to the right side. In motion is Farley. He cuts it up. Looking for it over the middle. He's got a completion.
That was a nice play.
It was, and coming up to make the tackle was Landon Savoy. Here's a replay on that kickoff, John. You can see it bounces by the.
Well, now he's got big trouble. He looks up there. He doesn't like what he sees at all.
No. He says, "Oh, here, look out! Here it comes!"
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just run out of bounds right there.
That last play I liked. They threw that short pass over the middle. Those linebackers had cleared out. Of course, we know where they are. They're already in the backfield.
Right. Rushing the passer.
And he had big movement on each side with the.
Looks like they're going to pick up the first down.
Wide receivers. So
Good deception on that play.
Right. That's the first short pass they've tried, and it worked real well for them.
Brent Stackner, the ball carrier, picks up a first down. That'll be 1st and 10 for Mira Loma as they get the ball out to about the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Two wideouts here to the right. Possible pass play, one back in the backfield. Rolls out, quick pass over the middle. Oh,
another short pass.
It went right through Blackwell's hand.
Right, it was a good play, and would have been good for 5 or 6 yards. He throws it hard.
He does too. Jeremiah Bennett for Bear River was in on putting pressure on the quarterback on that play.
Yeah, the receiver was sort of covered, but a pass at that close, you can't stop it. You can put a good tackle on the receiver. But he's going to complete that pass.
So it's 2nd and 10. There's a handoff.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good.
Lots of room to run
a big
there.
First down. That was Farley again.
And he got the first down. Did you know that Brett Favre throws so hard?
That was Beard.
That one time he broke a receiver's arm.
Would the pass hit him in the arm? Well, I could see that.
That's how hard he throws. This kid can throw hard for Mira Loma too.
Now they've got the full set backfield. Chimleka is the quarterback. He hands off to the first back through. Up trying to get up the middle, picks up only a couple yards. Bear River.
See, they have not done well with that formation.
No, that just there's no blocking.
They're too far away. That's the old T formation. Was abandoned by everybody that plays football.
Right.
30 years ago.
Just don't have enough blockers.
Somebody will call.
Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah, right.
Rice.
Daniel Schaefer on the tackle.
Rice or,
Roll out. Pass over the middle.
Good short bad pass, but his receiver was open.
Thrown pretty quickly to Blackwell.
That was another 7-yard pass. Could have been complete. Might have fallen forward for a couple more yards. See that I think they've figured out that those linebackers are clearing out so fast.
Yeah.
That whole area is open in front of the defensive backs.
Now it's going to be 3rd and about 8.5 yards to go for a first down. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right, single back in the backfield. Another pass, big rush by Bear River. A rollout. But coming up and putting the hit on him.
Got just beyond the line of scrimmage. Got him picked out a yard. Here's a good example of the pressure he's under on every play. Okay, see that unsuccessful block there. Wow. Double hit like that. Look at that. He's taking some lumps back there. He's going to know he's been in a football game tomorrow. Well, they got him. He hurt his hand that time. So,
J.D. Moore, one of the big tacklers, in on that play for Bear River. Now timeout is called as it comes down to the end of the 3rd period.
And Danny Chmielka comes off the field.
Yeah, he's got a hurt arm.
With his, I believe it's a wrist or a hand.
Yeah. So now we go into the 4th period. Bear River still on top, 29-0. And it'll bring up 4th down for Mira Loma as Bear River once again get the ball back.
Oh, that was the end of the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
Yeah. If you want to watch the game, John, buy a ticket, huh? 29-0 for Bear River as we start the 4th period. Good defensive showing tonight by Bear River.
Well, I'm impressed with their offense too. I've seen 3 or 4 backs with real good speed. You know, and that means if they get loose, I mean, you can pop them loose real easy. They're real apt to score. And I haven't seen that from Mira Loma. I just haven't seen the speed. And maybe that's why Bear River's plays look so much snappier.
So going back to kick now is Blackwell. No rush, setting up a return. Wells has got it. He gets by one tackler, goes up the sideline, cuts to the inside, and he gets the ball up to about the 42-yard line.
That was a good play by Wells, too. The defender was right on him when he caught the ball.
Just sidestep the middle
just made a good, quick sidestep. A pretty natural play, you know, that for a football player to make that.
David Hudson for Bear River on through a good block. The 6'1", 219-pound senior to help Wells get a couple extra yards. Now it'll be Bear River's ball on their own 40-yard line. 11:51 left to go in this ball game, and there's a quick handoff to Brock Boyle, and he gets about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, he pulls it up the middle, bounces off a couple of guys, keeps driving. It's the kind of guy you need right at the goal line, you know.
Even though Mira Loma is trailing by 29-0, they're still playing rough and tumble defense out there.
They are. They're hitting hard. They haven't given an inch. They're showing a lot of heart.
Yeah, they could have given up in the first quarter, but they've hung in there. There's a handoff over the left side, big hole. He takes it up the middle, and he's got one guy to beat.
See that speed?
Oh, boy, I tell you, that was Kevin Grimes. He's having a whale of a ball game
He
tonight.
was within just an inch of breaking that free all by himself. He outran everybody else. He was just in this sea of red shirts. Great running play.
Now coming in, a change of complete offensive team for Bear River is at quarterback now is Joe Zanola, as the ball is inside the Mira Loma 33-yard line.
Okay, let's see a replay of that run. Okay, the ball's handed off.
Look at the blocking.
Left side, look at this.
Right
Two
there.
guys right out in front of him there. Bang, there goes
there's
one.
A good block right there.
There's one. Okay, it's still got 2 blocks. Okay, now he's ahead of him.
And a touchdown-saving tackle. Look at how he just drags his man.
And he took him 6 or 7 yards, too. Nice run. Nice run. He should get a gold star in his helmet for that one.
No kidding. Kevin Grimes has played a whale of a ball game tonight.
Well, he must be getting close
to 100 yards.
100 yards.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of good runs, big runs.
There's a good shot of the coaching staff for Bear River. They ought to be pleased with the performance of their squad this
Yeah, I see a couple of smiles over there.
There's a handoff over the left side is Michael McGuire. He gets about 4 yards. Coming into the game now is Eric Bullock and also Tyler Gregory. Juniors are getting a chance to play tonight.
Well, Eric has run the ball several times.
There's a handoff to the second man through. That's Kyle Miller. And he stopped for only the second time they've lost yardage tonight.
Well, he hit the right side of the line. They've had a lot better luck on the left.
Matt Talbot in the game for Bear River. There's a rollout with a pass. Looking to throw it out into the flat. They've got a man. He catches it.
He comes back.
Came back for it, bobbled it, but then I think they caught it. Good play.
Yeah, they're moving the markers.
That's Zach Pringle. 5'10", 138-pound junior. Good speed. As he took the defender down, and then he broke it to the outside. That'll be a first down.
He spread wide right.
Of course, he way right. There's a handoff to the first back through, and he grinds his way down from additional yardage.
Okay, here's the pass where he comes back to get it. Okay, no fakes. He just goes for it. There, sees his man right there. Comes back across.
He bobbled it just for a minute and then caught it and had it.
Oh, yeah. So that was the question, was did he have it when he went out?
Bounds, yeah.
And
the defender didn't think so, but he did. There's a handoff over the right side. That is to McGuire again.
McGuire brought down by Alex Hostin and Kelly Williams.
That is short of the first down. That ball is sitting on where, John? It's hard to tell about the
5-yard line. It looks like.
No, they spotted on the 10.
11-yard line. And we got third down. No, it's first and 10. So
there's a handoff to McIntyre trying to sweep the left side. Oh, he's just hog-tied back there by Mike Monk. Came up and just grabbed him by the shoulder pads and said, that's enough of this.
Well, he outran him. That's what he did. He ran him toward the side of the field and ran him down before he could turn the corner, grabbed him by the pads and threw him to the ground. Nice play by Monk.
Good speed by Monk to come up and make that stop.
Right, yeah, he did.
There's a good shot of the ball on about the 11-yard line where it's second down. There's a quick handoff over the left side. Good block in there by the left side of the Bear River line. Still going. That is McGuire, 6'2", 272-pound senior.
Looks like he picked up about 5 yards, maybe more.
When he becomes a senior next year, they've got some good returning players. John, you're taking a good look at them tonight. Bear River's got a lot of depth on this squad this year.
Yeah, third and about 3. All right, and he blazes over the right side.
It looks like he got the first down. They stopped the clock. Be first and goal now.
Yeah, he's on like the 3-yard line, I think.
7:30 left in this ball game.
Well, he's on about the 1-yard line.
So that's going to spot it at the 1.
Yeah, real close.
Zach Pringle back in the game along with Kyle Miller.
Okay, they line up.
There's a penalty called as Eric Boak took it across the line. They're playing the old Village People.
Is that who that is?
That's the Village People song, Young Man.
I'm sorry.
YMCA.
I slept.
Another big hit coming your way here at Mira Loma High School.
I slept through the 80s.
No, this was the 70s, though.
That too.
That too, huh? You always were taking naps every time I turned around there. There's the old YMCA by the Village People. When I was, I'd say it'll be a penalty was called. Half the distance to go.
It's going to be about first and about 8 yards.
There's that same play over the left side again. That'll take it in for a touchdown. I couldn't see who carried the ball. Well, that was Kevin Grimes again as he takes it in for another touchdown. He's had a big workout
big
tonight.
night. Yeah, he healed it. We'll just save his copy of this tape. He'll want one.
Yeah, right.
One for his grandkids.
YMCA. I think about this song, and back in 1980 at the when I was with Sperry at Go Club, we did a skit about, and we danced to this.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, yeah. They changed the words of the song, and it was
1980?
in 1980 in Hawaii. I've got it on tape. One of these days, I'm going to have to get Gil to give me a DVD of it. That tape's 24 years old. I don't know what kind of condition it is, but here's that replay of that touchdown, John.
Okay. Just
Grimes is going to get that quick handoff over the left
lineup.
side.
There it is. Oh, yeah. See.
Oh, lead blocks. Oh, open up. You can drive a truck through that thing, can you?
Oh, great. What a good play that is.
I think you and I could have run through that hole open up by the left side of the Bear River line.
Could have driven my car through.
7:07 left here in the fourth period. Is Bear River's gone out on top 36-0. Mira Loma's hung in there, but that's just too much depth. They've got a lot of kids going both ways, and Bear River's been having the luxury of bringing in a lot of different players tonight. Everybody getting a chance to play as they continue to put points on the scoreboard.
Well, we've seen good speed on Bear River's part, both offensively and defensively. Particularly, I mean, the offensive speed is easy to see on those long runs.
Right.
But defensively, when you see those guys in the backfield every time.
Offside, Bear River, they'll bring it back 5 yards.
Hardly any excuse for that. They practice.
And they've had enough practice tonight on it.
The special teams coach. Come on, you guys.
Yeah, as poorly executed as the run back team for Mira Loma is tonight, they just, you watch them, John, they just don't get anybody over to block for their.
Well, they gather in they've got the play like every kick's coming down the middle.
You're right. But
and they bunch up there, but they don't move forward.
28-14 to score at NU at Yuba City. See, they're just late to form up. And here comes Bear River, and coming in for it and almost making that tackle is Jeff McIntyre.
Great play flying by.
Oh, he did. He slowed him up just enough for the rest of the team to come in and make the tackle. So once again, Mira Loma starts on their own, deep in their own territory, about their own 21-yard line. They've just not had good starting position at all.
I think that was Robbie Frank that snared him by the foot on the way by, running at full speed,
I think it was McIntyre.
All right.
Number 1. He just blazed the way in there. All right, there's a quick handoff up the middle, only going for about 3 yards. Clock continues to run, 6:41 left. Bear River brings in some new defensive players.
Which is great. They get to play the
entire squad gets to work out tonight.
Good time in. They've all been able to see several minutes of this ball game.
C.J. Wheeler in on the linebacker. Coming over his way, he's in on the tackle there. That was Nick Epperson, the senior, 190 pound, 190 carrying the ball. Daniel Schaefer in the game for Bear River. Shakely's in. Matt Talbot.
There's that full house backfield.
It's going to be first down.
Well,
over the right side. Good play. Good block over there.
I swear that was the third man through.
Yeah. He picks up big yardage. He goes up to the 50-yard line.
He faked right, faked left, and then gave it back to the guy on the right who went for big yardage. I mean, what can I say? Play took long enough to develop. Everybody got tired of watching. You know?
Well, that's one of the things. If the line can hold the hard-charging defensive line out just long enough to execute those fakes, then you've got a chance to spring one, and they did that time for some big yardage, and it's 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Full house backfield again. And the handoff to the third man through.
Boy, he got rid of that just in time, too.
He did, because Bear River was in on that.
Yeah, he took a hit right just as he got rid of that ball.
Bennett in on that tackle.
So Mira Loma showing us some flashes of brilliance here. You know, a couple of good plays, well executed. And Bear River's defense, you know, with some fresh faces in there.
There's the first man through, gets the handoff.
Learning how it works.
That's good for a couple.
Epperson, the ball carrier. Diggs, the primary tackler for the Bruins. About a 2-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Matadors.
Beard comes out for Mira Loma.
Look at all these girls' names. Kessa, Haley, Alyssa, Lindsay,
Ashley.
Talia.
Yeah, they got their names on there.
Bandy, Cosette, Samantha.
8 yards, pushed out of bounds by McGuire and Reed. First down, Matadors.
First down for
Mira Loma.
Mira
All
Loma.
right, good for them.
They've got the ball into Bear River territory on the inside the 40-yard line.
If you lost a set of keys, that's on a
That which may be their deepest penetration this game.
See what they do here. He
Oh.
faked and then he kept it.
And
that went nowhere. Whistle still hasn't there. Now there's the whistle. They were.
Wow.
Looked like a scrum there for a minute, didn't it? A little rugby
A real
man.
late whistle, yeah. That was the play looked like it was completely stopped for a couple of seconds earlier.
But the thing is, the kids are told you keep playing until that whistle blows.
Yeah, that play fakes and then follows them.
All right, full house backfield again. Tight formation on the line. And there's a second man through. That's Hernandez. He takes it over the right side, picks up a few good yards.
Yeah, the first man was through there in a hurry.
He was the junior class prince tonight. So that means it's 3rd down and about 5 for a first down. There's a handoff to the second back through, but he tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Oh, boy, that was a big tackle there.
Well, they'll go for it here. I think he might have got a good spot, though, too. No, it's short. He's short by half a yard, but they'll go for it here.
Oh, yeah, fourth down and 1. He was tripped up at the line of scrimmage.
Just barely.
Barely, yeah. It didn't.
He'd have gone for another 10 yards.
So now they're going to call a timeout as they didn't have the exact play. You don't want to be wrong right here. This is your last chance to get a score with 1:59 left in this ball game.
Right, you're saving your timeouts for later.
You don't want to. There's a good shot of the Bear River coaches.
been a great evening for football, too.
Yeah, it's just cooled off a little bit here.
Yeah.
The breeze has picked up. Maybe, hopefully, that'll blow out some of that smoke if that breeze can get up to the foothills.
I don't see it now. Maybe it's because it's dark.
And I can't. Smoke is.
I don't see any haze.
It wasn't that thick down here as it was up in the foothills when we arrived down here. It was.
The drive.
The Colfax game was canceled, and it's going to be rescheduled. Colfax, I believe, and Lincoln will be played on Monday night. So Colfax will have 2 games next week, Monday night and Friday night. And Monday it's supposed to rain, so that ought to be a pretty sloppy field up there in Colfax. And Friday will be against Oakmont, so they might be at a disadvantage. And there's a first down surge, and see if they got it. And they haven't signaled yet.
The spot.
It might be short. Oh, they give him a first down.
Yeah.
He just had to cross the 40-yard line. Or 30-yard line in the case. It's hard to see the
50, 40, 30. Yeah,
30.
across the 30. And here they go. Time's running down. 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Hand off to the
somebody big and fast.
Yeah, that's Andre Farley. He's had quite a game tonight. He's broken off some pretty big runs.
Yeah, he came from over on the right side, crossed over, got the ball, and went through a big hole. Got jammed up in the secondary, but picked up a few yards.
Full backfield again. First man through. Out he goes and breaks to the outside. That faked me out.
And he picked up a couple more yards.
That was Travis Smith.
Okay, here's the one that comes back across the left side.
Good blocking at the line.
He's coming. There it comes. He got the ball. Oh, well, the hole was there. It just closed up just before he got to it.
Timeout called.
3rd and 3. 54 seconds left. 4th quarter. They're at Abbott Field, El Camino High School. Mira Loma, their homecoming game.
Mike Mock comes off the game. He's kind of shook up a little bit. He does. I don't think he knows where he is. He might have got his bell rung a little bit. He's being helped off the field. He's a little woozy. I saw when he got up after he carried that ball or threw a block. He was he kind of walking around like he was just stumbling and bumbling there, trying to get back to the huddle. And the coach immediately came out, called a timeout, and brought him out of the game because he's kind of a little woozy.
Yeah, they give him a drink of water and it's the old "Who's your daddy?"
Yeah, right.
The Yankees.
I never did get the significance of that the other night, but
what?
Why the crowd yelling that all night?
Oh, well, Pedro had done a interview the previous day.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
And they asked him about it. He says, "Well, yeah, I guess if I go out there and the Yankees hit me, and beat me," he says.
Oh, intercepted by McAteer. He's going to go up the sideline and he's going to be brought down in 44 seconds. So how was that again, John?
Well, he says if they beat me, he says that I guess the Yankees are my daddy.
Oh, is that right? Oh, that's where that came from. He should never say that.
No, he wished he hadn't, too.
Yeah. Okay, there was an interception right there by Jeff McAteer as he picked that ball off and sidestepped down the sidelines to the Bear River's 35-yard line with 40 seconds left to go in the game. Here's a replay on that, John.
Right, stops the threat.
They were on the march. They were trying to score.
Oh,
just picked it right in the middle.
He did. He pulled that down in a hurry, and that was the receiver had his arms open like he was going to get it. He thought the ball was coming to him, and he just reached out and picked it out of the air. It was a line drive, a bullet pass too.
So Bear River will probably take a knee right here.
40 seconds. No, they will. Yeah,
they'll just run the clock out. Clock continues to run.
Score 36-zip. Actually, it was a better game than that.
You got to hand it to Mira Loma. They hung in there, as they could have got blown out, but they held their head high, and they're going up against a much stronger team.
Well, they were hitting hard and playing hard in last play. I mean, right up to the end of the game.
And there it is. The gun sounds as Bear River comes out on top, 36-0, as they move their record to 2 wins, 1 loss in league play. And they could actually be at 3 wins and no losses had they not lost that one game to Oakmont by 1 point. But if you looked at the statistics of that game, John, it was all Bear River. I think Oakmont only had four first downs the whole game, and it was just big plays that beat them. Well, here tonight, Bear River capitalized on a much smaller team and a little bit more depth than Mira Loma. They put up a good fight. Bear River comes out on top, 36-0.
Well, they beat him real bad at the line of scrimmage, Marty. They were in the backfield on nearly every play, especially a team who does not execute that quickly in the backfield, and that really made it hard for Mira Loma to get anything going. And then I liked the offense. Bear River offense, I thought, did a great job.
Yeah, they shuffled in the quarterbacks in and out. In fact, 3 different quarterbacks got a chance to play tonight.
We saw lots of good speed.
That was Lavelle and Fredrickson and Zenola.
Lots of good speed out of the running backs and some good timely blocking. So I would say the coaches ought to be pleased with what they saw. And the ability to play everybody,
Yeah, I think everybody got into the game tonight. They were able to hold the Mira Loma offense to maybe 10 first downs for the whole game. And I think the yardage, when you get the yardage statistics, you'll find that Bear River was dominated that department. But all in all, it was a must-win situation, as we pointed out earlier. Bear River cannot afford a loss, and so they will move their record to 2 wins, 1 losses by this 36-0 victory here tonight.
Well, you'll notice now Colfax didn't play tonight. They'll notice this game.
Right,
they'll be looking over their shoulder at this one, 36-0. That's a pretty good drubbing, this is a team that's coming on and starting to peak, and that's not when you want to see them.
Yeah, right, exactly. We'll see them at the last game of the season, and it'll be at Donnybrook. There's no question about that. So there's the Bear River squad on the field, kneeled down and getting their last-minute team highlights from Coach Savoy as Savoy talks to his team, and we'll tell you that the Bear River Bruins' road to the playoffs is an exclusive telecast of Touchdown Productions and has been underwritten tonight by Liberty Motors. Gary Alkenbrack hopes you've enjoyed tonight's exclusive football telecast.
Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. The Hanson family congratulates all the Bear River players and coaches.
Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance. Robin and Mike Bratton are proud of the traditions of high school football.
Placer Title Company. Larry Ingersoll is proud to underwrite televised high school sports in the foothills.
Paulette's Country Kitchen. Paulette and John Rickard are active NU parents and love their NU minors.
Home baked pie. There's Landcraft Landscape Service and Homecraft Building and Design. Tony Barros is proud to be this year's NU Football Booster Club president.
Pro Glass, there we are. Jerry and Jerry are big local sports fans and say, go Bruins.
Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
Cavros
family. Cavros family. Cavros family are huge NU football supporters.
Not long. Real Estate Center at Lake of the Pines. Larry Harley salutes the character of sports.
Mao Paint and Glass. The Mao family supports many youth activities locally.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Mark Hauser loves to donate his time to the NU football program and the community.
Walker's Office Supplies. The Anderson family is happy to support our local football teams.
And by Touchdown Productions, championship television for the Foothills. Join us next week as we travel to Oakmont High School to see the battle for first place between the Colfax Falcons and the Oakmont Vikings. Both of these PVL teams are undefeated in league play, and the two-time section champion Colfax Falcons are looking to make it 3 in a row. So remember, it's Colfax versus Oakmont on your expanding Foothill network of stations. ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn, USA Media Channel 23 in Colfax and Bear River, NCTV Channel 11 in Grass Valley in Nevada City, and our newest station in Lake of the Pines, Channel 7 in Bear River. 36-0 your final score here tonight. Bear River on top. Started out, Bear River scored the first 2 times they handled the ball. Looked like it was going to be a pull away, but Mira Loma hung in there defensively, and
yeah, they put up a valiant effort. They really did, and they played hard, and they showed a lot of heart. They were basically outplayed in every facet of the game. Lighting scrimmage, speed, size, defensively, offensively, they got beat. So, but Mira Loma's a good football team. I think Bear River just a better team.
That's true. 0-6 for Mira Loma as they'll try to get back on track next week. And don't forget that November 2nd on NCTV Channel 11 in the Grass Valley and Nevada City. You want to don't forget to join us for election coverage 2004, as we'll continue to bring you all the local coverage of council races. You can be a part of the call-in show, I believe. And you hear some of the some interviews with some of the candidates. So it's going to be be a big night. Will be that several of the council people's parties, the victors, and we'll be there. NCTV Channel 11 in Grass Valley, Nevada City. Look for us on November the 2nd, election night 2004.
That's all those local races too, you know, that
very important to the community, so you've got to stay tuned for that.
Kind of the stuff you vote on, you know, and all those initiatives too.
There's a good shot of Wells, as Anthony Wells, as he had a great game tonight. Well, a lot of the Bear River players had some. Some of these names we recognize, John, as their brothers were in the Little League playing. So it's been all through the year we get a chance to see all the kids.
So if we come by long enough years, we'll see several generations here.
Yeah, well, it probably will be.
We'll forget that.
That just means you're getting older, John. Oh, boy.
I think that every time I see somebody retire, you know.
So your executive producer and director for tonight's telecast was Gilbert M. Dominguez. Chiron operator and replay tonight, Brandon Duckett. Camera operators doing a great job tonight. Grady Fike, Chris Glass, and Parker McDonald. Welcome aboard, Parker.
Yeah, they did a good job, didn't they?
Your announcers for tonight's game, Marty Mortensen along with John Brassfield.
Good job, Marty.
Same to you, John. Underwriting coordinators, Gil Dominguez, Samantha Clapp, and Ron Davis. Office manager is Patty Costa. Hairstyles by Michelle Brown at The Look. Remote facilities tonight all the way down from Grass Valley. The Commander parked out on the other side of the track. And don't forget, any comments you'd like to send our way, be sure to address them to Touchdown Productions, 12059 Nevada City Highway, Suite 106, Grass Valley, 95945. Give us a call at 274-2206 or at 274-2882. And you can send us via email on at feedback@touchdownproductions.com. There's a shot of the Bear River players heading for the locker room as they'll shower up and head on the bus up to Lake of the Pines. Good game here tonight, John. Thanks for coming in, filling in as Bear River came out on top, 36-0. It was a exciting game. Bear River put some pretty good statistics on the board tonight. But we'll see you next week at Colfax High School as we'll look at that exciting first place two teams for the PVL. And for all of us here at Touchdown Productions, this is Marty Mortensen along with John Brassfield, and for Gil Dominguez and the entire team, we'll see you next week on your Foothill Game of the Week.
All right, let's go to that homecoming dance.